Let's say it loud and proud. I like to status signal.
I like the status signal. I feel like definitely after the car crashes, that was like a huge pinpoint of that.
Bro, like when we went to the Bahamas, you were getting farmed.
People's moms and shit were taking pictures with me.
What is it like to get girls as Brez scales, bro? Is it easier? I used to always watch people on YouTube. Nah. But how about the income, bro? What are you making a month right now?
A good amount. Like,
You probably like had like a Discord girlfriend or some shit.
bro, what the fuck? I'm not that weird.
I'm already knowing what type of little Discord kid you were. What's the next car, bro?
Because I want a comfortable like SUV, but like I have too much money for the boring shit.
All right, we are back.
Oh shit.
We're back. Hold on, I need to not say zesty.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Last podcast, I was
zesty as fuck,
bro. Welcome back to the LLC podcast. Last time I posted that check the other day, it was like I said I was gonna post every week. And it's been. I said I was gonna post every week, and it's been 194 days. You spit all over yourself. All right,
No.
we're back though. I'm dead ass gonna do these twice a month with different people, and
we spent a bunch of money to get mics and shit.
yeah, and we got mics, so we're on now. We got to take it serious. That's the power of investing in yourself.
I needed this anyways for Roaz Brez. If you haven't already subscribed to that,
Subscribe to Roaz Brez. But congrats on the new crib, bro.
You too, bro.
That's
We live
lit.
together, man.
Yeah, if you guys
We
didn't
live
know, me
together.
and Brez moved into a new house. You guys probably already saw the video by now. But
That shit pumping.
crib life versus apartment life.
Pros and cons. Pros and cons. Well,
Yep.
number one, I can walk outside my front door and get in my car and drive. I don't have to go down 83 floors. Number two, my packages come to the door. I don't have to go down 83 floors. Number three, more spacious. Number four, more peaceful. Number five, we have a pool. It's just better environment, bro.
But we've been locked in on the health too. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, we got some meal preps. We've been working out a lot. It's just healthier lifestyle, bro.
Bro, I also felt like in the apartment, since I was completely alone, I would just stop. I would just like stop working, bro.
Bro, that's the thing is like you wake up earlier than I do. Like I'll wake up and then like see you working and be like, okay, I have to get to work. Or like middle of the day you're working and then it's like I have to get to work. Like when you live alone, you don't have people to hold you accountable.
Yeah.
So it's like you're just
Which is funny because I
more
made like a
active.
whole YouTube video about like how you need to live alone and spend time alone. Then like the next fucking video was like, I'm moving into a house. But
stuck with me again.
nah, I think
FN.
I think it was a good decision, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I do too. And it's just like from a business standpoint too, not even just overall life. It's like we do so much work together that it's like beneficial to just be able to yell through your office door like Pierre or Brez. Like,
Bro, our offices are right next to each other and we just scream at each other. Before there was like a lag time.
yeah.
Yo, we
now
need to
there's
do this.
no lag time.
Took 2 days, literally 0 lag time.
Yeah. Or like even, I don't know, filming a pod like this, apartments, it would have been like, oh, you had to come over. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, let's go in the living room, sit down.
And like all the annoying stuff about having roommates, like it being messy and all that type of stuff. Like we're just like last time we had roommates, first of all, there's more people, so it got more out of hand.
Yeah.
And two, we were just way more poor. So
Yeah,
we
now-
couldn't just outsource everything.
Cleaner came today, cleaned the whole crib, did all of our laundry. That is so worth the money.
Go, dude. Shout out Blanca.
Two, I mean, I wouldn't say we have a chef, but we have like a guy who makes a bunch of meals, drops them off at the door, chuck it in the microwave for 3 minutes, and it's good, healthy food. Good macros too. And then what else? We both hired personal
We
assistants.
both have personal assistants.
Mine doesn't start till like tomorrow, so I don't know what the ROI on that is, but
Yeah, I'm trying
Sure,
to work into the
worth.
relationship too, feel it out.
yeah. But like being able to just have someone to run errands for you and shit and like handle, I don't know. Like for example, I need to send
Yeah.
a whole bunch of like contracts out to people, like just have her do that shit, manage the schedule.
Yeah. So last time we spoke, bro, on the LC podcast, it was about 194 days ago.
Lots changed since then.
Yeah, a lot has changed, bro. How about the income, bro? Has it gone up or down?
It's gone up
What are you making a month right now?
a good amount, like 6, 7.
7. Jason's face
Like
on me.
6 figures a month.
6 figures a month.
Yeah.
That's
It's
all
good.
right.
We're smooth. We're selling.
Nice.
I've gotten some new cars since the last
Yeah, you got some new
podcast.
cars.
1, 2, the Wang Chang.
A lot more famous, like a lot.
Bro, last time we filmed this pod, did I even have 100K on Instagram? Why are my armpits itchy?
I don't know if you had 100K on Instagram.
If I did, like, not much more.
Yep.
Now I have, like, 620.
Bro, how does it feel to be, like, low-key famous? You're probably like a...
I wouldn't say famous,
you're like
bro.
an E-list celebrity. You're like an E-list celebrity. Maybe a D-list. Do you think you're a D-list or an E-list celebrity?
Well, who else? Who would you classify as, like, a B?
A B would be, like, Kai Cenat. And A would be, like, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah. So what would be a C?
A C would be like a... That's a good question. A C would be maybe like a DDG or some shit. Or maybe like a... I don't know.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I mean... Shit, I don't know, bro.
Bro, this shit's been crazy,
like
though. Like, just to even watch, like, when we first met, we used to go out. No one knew you. No one knew you. No one knew you. Then all of a sudden, bro, like, just everywhere you go, you get recognized. It's insane.
Yeah, it is crazy. That's another pro, too, about moving to a house. Not that I don't enjoy that shit, but, like, there's times where I'm just trying to walk in the morning and go get my coffee, you know?
Well,
and
Brickell's,
it's,
like fucked because that's, like, your
my
exact
demographic. Yeah.
Like, if you went to fucking... Like, if you go to the right, if you choose where to go, you could choose somewhere to go that's, like, tactical and you won't get recognized.
Yep.
You could also do the opposite. If you could choose to go somewhere and you know you're going to get recognized every time.
Yeah. True.
Bro, like, when we went to the Bahamas, you were getting farmed. Bro. This dude was dead ass a celebrity, bro.
Yeah, that was wild, bro. People's moms and shit were taking pictures with me.
Clout
trying to get
clout makes people do weird things. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
People start acting weird, giving their moms up, their girls up. They trying to provide value in any type of way, bro.
Yeah, it's just like odd, bro. I don't know, because it doesn't feel like, I know that I have a presence and an influence, but in the end of the day, it doesn't feel necessarily as real as it is.
Bro, you have a lot of influence.
Because it's like I'm just posting on social media, and obviously I'm seeing all the numbers that I'm getting on social media, but it doesn't, like, feel as real as it is, if that makes sense. Yeah. But I don't know.
What was, like, the turning point between you, like, what was the turning point between you being like, okay, I'm an online dude, like, I make content, I get views, like, people know who I am, and, like, oh shit, I'm walking out in the street and I'm getting recognized. Like, what the fuck? That's a completely, like, different. That's a huge difference. What was, like, was it like a certain video? Was it over time? Like, what the fuck was it?
I mean, definitely, I feel like definitely after the car crashes, that was, like, a huge pinpoint of that. But not that I would say that those were the main reason. I feel like the big contributor was vlogging. Like, obviously, I started vlogging a while ago, and, you know, videos weren't getting 100K minimum views every video like they are now. But once I really got consistent with that and kind of paved my own style in the industry a little bit, and they started to do well, when someone watches a whole vlog, like,
they really know you.
They really know you.
Yep.
So it's like, once they see you in person, they are obviously going to come up to you.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like that was a big contributor. And then, I mean, short form's just done really well as well. Like, the clips is what, like, mass virality that brings the people into person that are like, I think I've seen you before. Like, that's where that comes from. And then you have the other side of the people where they're like, bro, I love your fucking videos. Like, you're a huge inspiration. So it's like there's two spectrums of the getting recognized in person.
Yeah, the short form's like, bro, I've seen, aren't you the guy on TikTok? And the, like, if someone watches your long form and they see you IRL, they're geeky, bro. They're geeky.
Right. But then you have the short form where, you know, with short form pulling in hundreds of millions of views a month between clipping and
hundreds of millions?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Between the stuff I post and clippers. I mean, especially, like,
I believe it.
Maybe not this past month. Probably cracked 100 mil, but, like, the month of the GT3 RS, bro.
Bro, ridiculous.
Clippers, bro. Like, it was insane, bro. Yeah. It was insane. So, you know, people see that and then they're like, wait, I think I've seen you before.
Yeah.
So,
like, I know, like, the vlog shit, like, when I used to watch the DDG all the time, and when I saw him IRL, like, since I was watching the vlogs, like you were saying, I was like, bro, I know this dude.
Yeah.
And then when I saw him, and I was like, wait, he has no fucking clue who I am.
Bro, there's people
fanning out, bro.
I mean, there's people who even approach me like that, or, like, that I've met, or, like, Hired. I think it was one of like my agency employees maybe when they came out. They said like word for word, they were like, "Bro, it's weird seeing you in person because it's like I already feel like I know you.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we've already established a relationship because people are just consuming so much long form content."
Bro, if you're watching someone for 40 minutes, like boring shit too. Not saying your content's boring, but like just watching you just like move through life, like not
Yeah.
doing anything crazy. They literally feel like they know you.
It's very true.
Who was like the first person you saw that got you like the very first like online entrepreneur, like content creator that got you into like business shit?
I've never consumed too much long
Okay, but
form
surely
content,
someone was
but
like
yeah,
someone you were watching was like, oh shit, like this is a thing. It's a it's a thing that exists.
maybe Iman.
It was me. It was Imam for me.
Maybe
2022.
Iman, like Jordan, Welch, Beheza, like the OG, the senior class of the drop shippers.
Yeah, the senior class of the dropshippers. That was like 2021, 2022. I remember the Imam video.
And
bro.
then like NFT stuff too, like Web3.
Who was like the leader of that industry? I wasn't tapped in.
Brett Malinowski was one of the ones that I watched a little bit. Now he's doing podcasts and
He's
stuff.
making YouTube videos about it.
Yeah, like NFTs. I can't think of who else really I watched though during that era because it was never like I was really sitting down and watching YouTube videos when I was in that like point of my online business journey. It was more so like I was sitting in Discords trying to get like whitelisted for projects.
Yeah, you were one of those like little Discord weirdos, bro. Like you were like anonymous. You had a fucking weird profile picture.
My name was Brez, bro.
You
Always
were probably,
has been.
like, you probably like had like a Discord girlfriend or some shit.
Bro, what the fuck? I'm not that weird.
I'm already knowing what type of little Discord kid you were. Bro.
Nah, bro, I was just trying to get whitelist so I could mint some projects and flip them for some dog shit.
That didn't work out too well for you.
I got rug pulled a lot.
Tell
but
the story. You don't have to say any names or like anything, but like
yeah, I grinded this one project for a long time, and then I spent like all the money I had to mint 3 of them because
how
I
much was it?
1,500, and then
How old were you?
16.
Damn, bro, you've been doing this shit for a minute.
Before that, I was doing shit too, like trying to trade since 15. Yeah, and then those I minted them, and they were worth like the floor price immediately was like $100 each. So like it went from 1,500 to like having $300.
Damn, at that age too, that's fucked. Where'd you even get that?
Just working at that point. Prior to that, I was working at a retail store called Farm and Fleet. It was like, bro, it was some like Midwest ass shit. It was, I worked in the sporting goods department, so I would just help customers.
Oh, that's that
answer
one
questions.
pic people use for transformation clips of you with the mask on when you were fat as shit.
Yeah, I was
bro,
fat
this
as
dude was
shit.
fat. You were actually cooked, bro.
Yeah, I was cooked.
If I saw you at that age, I would have been like, this kid's actually cooked.
Yeah, I was cooked. I was cooked.
You had a glow up, bro. Congrats, bro.
Thanks, bro.
You been getting in shape.
Yep.
You know, more defined.
I'm trying, bro.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Crypto, NFTs.
Oh, my jobs. Yeah, I worked in the sporting goods department and just like help people stock shelves. I think I made like 15 an hour. It was like a good first job.
Yep.
You know, it was like some good experience. Did you work jobs, right?
Yeah, I worked at first job. I was a busboy, / host.
Me too.
Yeah,
At my second job.
yeah. My second job was a dishwasher at a pizza shop. That one was terrible, bro.
Yeah, I would watch. Well, when I was a bus boy, I would also like wash dishes on and off. Like
I was
switch between.
only a dishwasher, and there was a clock. It was like a little pit, you know, like the dishwasher pit.
Mm-hmm.
There was a clock right in front of me, so I was literally watching the seconds go by, and it felt like forever.
Yeah.
And the only thing that was keeping me there was this girl that worked back there with me, and I thought she was cute, but it was COVID, so we had masks on. And
Was she chopped when she
one
took her
day,
mask?
bro, that was the only thing keeping there. One day she took off the mask, bro, and I was like, oh my God, this girl's chopped. She's been chopped this whole time. I quit the next day.
Really?
Yes, yeah. She was the only thing keeping me there. And she ended up being chopped.
Bro, you would wash dishes and then your hands would get all wrinkly and you'd be like all wet and your feet would be wet.
Yeah.
That shit was ass, bro.
And just the clock being there. I was just staring at it.
Yeah, that's fucked.
So bad. And then my last job was I worked at the UPS store. That shit was hella fun though, because I worked with a bunch of my friends.
Yeah, I worked at a golf course, and that was where I did everything, because they had a restaurant, so I was a host, a busboy, a dishwasher, and then I started serving, because your boy got promoted up to like serving and shit. And so I would do that in the winters, and then when summer came around and the golf course opened, I would work in the pro shop, which that shit was lit, because it was like I was working with my brothers and all my homies.
Yeah.
So it was just like, we wouldn't fuck around, but like...
Yeah, a bunch of my friends worked at a golf course too, and I think they got caught stealing money. Got fired. But
Damn.
Yeah, golf course job seems lit, low key.
Yeah.
If you're like a high school kid.
But I think working a job is a very important part of life.
100%. If you weren't doing online business...
We got to stop saying that word, bro.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube might ban us for saying it.
J*B.
Yeah, don't say it. This video is going to get demonetized. What J/B? Asterisk B would you work if you weren't doing online?
Well, I mean, I would be in school if I would be in college, probably for some sort of business. I originally went for digital marketing, so I would probably be in some sort of like business degree. But I would definitely work in the summer, probably be a bartender at that golf course, because I was trying to like go from working in the pro shop to bartender. So I'd probably be doing both of those, because the bartenders would make more money.
That's so crazy. Like, I know you would be a year younger than me in college. You'd be going into your junior year. I'd be going into my senior year. And like the amount we have changed the trajectory of our lives in the past like time period that we would have been in school is literally ridiculous. I remember I went to my sister's graduation. She graduated in like last year. And that's when I first started like making some money, and I had a record day like sitting at her graduation. I made like $15K, like just watching her graduate, and I was like, oh my god, this shit is ridiculous, bro. Like, what is happening? That was like the first day I made that amount of money in a day. But
yeah, that's fucked. I don't know. I have no clue what I would be doing. Obviously, I'd be in school probably, but after that, like I have no clue what I would be doing. Like, my plan was just to go to school, get through school, and then just, like, figure it out. Like, just find a job.
99% of people, that's the way they do it. Yeah, don't say that, bro.
Fuck.
It's a curse. That's a slur around here. Yeah, who knows, bro? Shout out Iman, 2022, man. I saw that long-ass VSL he posted. That VSL he posted that got, like, fucking 20 million views. That made him, like, 10 mil or some shit. I watched that video and I was like, bro, I figured it out. I'm rich now. I figured it out.
I used to watch like those drop shipping tutorials and I'd be like, wow, this is actually like easy. He's showing me how to build a store. And then I started posting and like I started getting some sales and I was like, damn, like obviously this works. So low key, like,
no, shout out those guys. Shout out those super top of funnel guys that get bad reps because they sell a course or whatever. We were talking about this the other day. But like even you probably introduced so many people to online business that just because you're getting so many mass views that like there's going to be a good amount of people that started online business because you introduced them to it that are just going to go on to become demons like that. Yeah. Like think about
and
Iman,
I hate to like take credit, but like low key changes the trajectory of their life.
Like I watched Iman because he was making videos that were going dummy viral. That's the only way I found him. Fast forward 2.5 years and I'm like, it's insane.
Yeah.
Like you're genuinely changing people's lives, bro. Just with content alone.
I made a TikTok about that today.
Think about how many people didn't even know online business existed until they found your viral ass videos. Yeah. When they start digging a little bit, they go down the rabbit hole. First year they fuck up, but if they stick with it, second year they start making some money. Third year, oh my god. Like that shit happens quick, bro. It's crazy.
Facts. Or even the route of buying info too.
Yep.
And like them being committed enough to actually put in the work that's necessary, but they have all the resources, and those resources were provided by me. That you know,
like I paid this is when Iman Ghazi was selling. I forgot what the offer was called, but he was selling a $1,500 course, just link in bio, like just literally just link in bio. Two other of my homies we saved up 500. We split it, and like I don't even remember what was in it, to be honest, but. Like, even if they don't use everything in there and that's not, like, the winning thing for them, like, just being committed to it. When you're starting, bro, literally the only thing you should be focused on is just getting good at something, bro.
That was the problem. Is for my first like long time, I just wasn't. I was trying to like just I don't know the Web3.
You're trying to make
space.
money like that. That's exactly what I
Yeah,
did. Like my first year, I fucked up because I was literally just trying to make money rather
yeah.
than trying to get good at something.
It's different in the Web3 space for sure, but like that's the biggest thing, bro. Master some sort of skill, and someone out there at some point sees the value in that.
Yeah.
But
What are you laughing at?
mm,
Nah, yeah. Shout out all the dudes that get that. Shout out to the top of funnel dudes, bro.
yeah,
Changed my life. Put some money down. I was like, fuck. I got to take this shit serious now. Did. Now I'm doing all right, bro.
I never bought a course until I started making money.
Yeah.
I never bought a course early on, but obviously I was buying into shit with the money I had. I mean, trading, I was losing all my money, and then like Web3, I was losing all my money. So I was putting money like into shit, but I never like bought info until I was making money, and then realized like info is actually worth it. I was
Bro,
kind of one of those
info's
brain dead people. Like info is not worth like buying.
Nah.
Like I didn't really like realize it was as big of a thing as it is when I was like the first like 2 years. And then like once I started making some money, I'm like, damn, like I need help from someone who's smarter than me.
Yeah. Like I pay $5K a month for a mastermind right now. That shit changed my life, bro.
Yeah.
Just forced me to get better. The shit's goated.
Even like the mentor for the agency, we don't talk to him like too much anymore, or to the point where we like don't ask him for help much anymore. But we were for like 2 months, and it was like just so nice to be able to have someone who's already done the shit we were curious about doing, and just like give us the answers in areas that we're blind on.
So what are the next steps for Brez Scales? What's next, bro? More cars? What's the long-term vision here?
Business or life? I guess they kind of go hand in hand
Yeah.
a little bit, but
Our business is life.
well, you said like more cars, so I was thinking like, oh, you want me to answer it like,
Okay, yeah.
Like-
You've
like,
been in
what
the
am I-
market for a car because your dopamine levels are fucked and you have to buy something that's way too expensive every single month. What's the next car, bro?
I don't know, bro, because I want a comfortable like SUV, but like I have too much money for the boring shit. So it's like
Yeah.
not even necessarily that. It's just like I don't really care about the boring shit. I'd rather like buy the fun, and I'm a man of status, so I like the
Yeah.
boss shit,
Yeah,
you
at least
know?
you're not virtue signaling and saying you don't care about the status. I just like the car. Let's be real, bro. You like the attention. You
Of
like
course. And I like buying cars that people see and
you like to,
enjoy
you like
watching
to-
me buy.
You like to snap people's necks when you drive by.
Duh.
You like to drive by with a girl and her boyfriend and she just turns and looks. That's what you like, bro.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, well, let's
Um,
say it loud and proud.
Yeah, loud and
I like
loud.
to status signal.
I like the status
Let's
signal.
go, bro.
But yeah, I mean, I put like the loudest exhaust possible on the GT3 RS for a reason.
Yeah, shit's fucking OD loud.
Sounds good though.
Garage right by my door.
I also just like that. That's more fun that way. But next car. Anyways, I've been in the market for like a luxury SUV or something. I went and test drove a Range Rover, and like that's a nice car, but also it's like, bro, like damn near 200 grand. Like I get like a McLaren 600 LT for that. It's like, okay, do I buy the luxury SUV, or do I just get another supercar?
Bro, I'm SUVs all day, bro. It's just a better
Yeah,
experience.
because you're just
I've also
you're
never
just fucking
experienced
gay.
having a supercar,
Exactly.
so maybe I should try it out.
Yeah, you should. But you're
That shit's
fucking
like
gay.
It's like corny, bro.
It's corny.
It's like
bro.
get
Not if
some-
you do it
get some
right.
boss shit.
Get some boss shit.
Yeah.
You can say that all you want, but when you have 3 of them, I don't think it's
Yeah,
very
so-
corny.
Yeah. So why don't you get an SUV on top of more? Why don't you get an SUV and a supercar? What's the problem here?
Well, we're already past that because I have 2 supercars. So it would be an SUV and 2. I just want to make
I'm
that
just-
clear.
I'm saying you're talking about like, oh, I might as well get a supercar if it's this price. Why don't you just get like a new supercar and a Range Rover? Why don't you get the Range Rover and the McLaren?
Because I can't afford that.
Yeah, you can.
A GT3 RS, an Aventador, a McLaren, and a Range Rover.
And an M3. You have an M3 too.
And an M3. Yeah, can't forget that one. And a Wang Chang. And a Wang Chang.
Bro, we need to get the Wang Chang here.
Yeah, we do.
Real shit.
It's they're gonna comment where is the Wang Chang, so we gotta tell them it's at my old apartment building.
Yeah.
So we gotta get it here. But I don't know. I probably will get an SUV. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking on it. That shit will be hard.
Bro, those
Big body range on
those new
4Gs.
Range Rovers are crazy, bro. I think they look sick. What about business? What's next?
Business.
Yeah, what's next, bro? What's the next play?
I don't know if I want to talk about it yet because it's like so early on. But why are you looking like up? Is my hair fucked?
It's a little bit fucked. It's just like standing up. Oh, you fixed it. You're good, bro.
This little hair I have left is standing up.
Bro was getting his haircut the other day. He asked for a comb. I was like, bro, you don't even have enough hair for a comb. All right, what's next for business, bro? Long term, and you don't have to give specifics on the play or what the business is, I guess. But like,
I don't know. I kind of have a whole new. I mean, it's literally just an idea at this point, so I don't even. I'll say, but like, I don't want to speak on it. Just like a whole new business that's a little bit detached from what I'm currently doing, just to kind of, I guess, help more people that love my content and fuck with what I do, but don't. That they know freelance brand scaling isn't for them.
yeah.
So something that applies more to, I mean, mass market, but also, like, I guess kind of to just help more of my viewers that know freelance brand scaling isn't for them. But, I mean, other than that, bro, obviously, the info's doing well. It's bringing in solid money as well as solid results, and we've continued to expand the service delivery and just continue to make it better and more optimized on the agency side of things. I guess that hasn't changed a ton since the last podcast. Same kind of thing, just trying to steady scale client acquisition as well as just, build up our current clients, which with a lot of e-com based clients can be hard to do. But
with the agency, it's hard to scale with e-com clients?
I mean, yeah, because it's like you can only help them if they want to help themselves. Like when it comes to fulfillment, like you start selling a lot of products because ads are doing well.
Are we talking about clothing brand owners here?
No, just e-com in general. Like if they don't have product to scale, it's hard to scale.
Yeah, you're getting bit by a mosquito right now.
Oh my fuck! How did that even get in here? But we're expanding. We're expanding the agency outside of that as well to be able to take clients in different areas.
Yeah, you guys are working with a lot of service-based businesses now?
Yeah. Which those aren't nearly as scalable as an e-com store, generally speaking. But, they're easy to sign and you can just continue to build out the agency, hire more media buyers, more account managers to sustain the service delivery and just continue to sign more and more of them. Yeah. Not that that's necessarily optimal because I think the goal is to just have less clients that bring more revenue rather than more clients.
100%, bro.
Yeah.
I'm already knowing about that.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's different for every agency, but I know agencies that do a lot more than us that, have less clients, but also have a lot more. So it just depends.
I think you can actually sell an agency though when you're just like running off retainers and like small, like more clients, more retainers rather than rev share. I don't think you can like really sell an agency that's just running off rev share.
Well, yeah, I don't know for sure, but I think a lot of the evaluation of the agency comes in with the book of clientele.
Yeah.
So I would imagine so because those clients are probably easier to retain when selling ownership. All right, fellas, technical difficulties.
We back.
The camera overheated, so let's hope it's good now. Yeah. What was I talking about? When clients are on retainer base.
About selling an agency, but like we low-key have no clue what we're talking about, so we should like stop talking about that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I think I maybe do, but I don't know if that's right, so let's just leave it at that.
Do you know anyone that sold an agency?
Didn't Iman?
I have no fucking clue.
Pretty sure Iman did.
Did he?
I don't know. It's kind of a tricky situation
maybe like a
when
partner. I feel like the more likely situations, like you have a partner that like buys you out. Maybe I don't know.
yeah. But the problem with it is that like when your brand is attached to it,
Yeah,
it's a different game.
yeah, 100%.
But
is it weird like meeting all the people you used to like watch on YouTube, and now they're like trying to like fucking hit you up and get videos with you?
yeah, and it's been a lot of how do I phrase that? In a lot of case scenarios, heartbreaking isn't the word, but like,
Bro, it just fucking overheated again.
oh fuck.
All right, we are back. The camera overheated again. But I don't even know what we were talking about, to be honest. But you were just telling me about like the OnlyFans girls and shit, like what how does it like what is it like to get girls as breast scales, bro? Is it easier? I used to always watch people on YouTube. Nah, that's getting so clipped, bro. That's getting this dude just I pray the mic just picked it up. He just farted into the mic. That's getting so clipped. Oh my god, you're so fried.
I don't give a fuck.
What are you on, bro? Are you in the camera?
I don't know.
You're good. Bro, what the fuck was that?
Don't act like you don't be doing shit like that off
This
camera.
is a serious podcast, bro.
I know. I'm gonna be myself on the podcast regardless. And like,
Bro,
I had the urge to fart in the mic. I wanted to fart in the mic.
Have you ever done that in a YouTube video?
No, I've never farted in the mic on a YouTube video.
So
I wanted to do it
in your YouTube videos.
No, I am. I've just never had to fart and coincidentally been like, oh, I'm gonna do it in the mic. Like, because the mic is attached to the camera, it's not separate. So like the camera here is propped up. I had to fart. I'm like, this is the perfect opportunity to just rip it in the mic. So that's what I did. Like, I wanted to do it, so I did it.
Bro, like I don't know, bro. I'm taking podcasting really seriously, and I kind of feel disrespected.
I don't care. You can take it out on me unboxing tomorrow.
All right, back to the girls' question. I like this question.
Yeah, that's a funny one.
What was I saying? Oh, I was saying I used to always watch people on YouTube with like clout, and I'd be like, bro, I wonder what it's like for them to meet girls and like how easy it is for them. What is it like, bro? I feel like girls don't. I mean, maybe you because like you have clout. Do you think girls even like believe you actually have money, or they think you're just like a liar?
Depends on the girl.
I feel like because you're like you have clout and like hella followers, they can like believe it.
Bro, I feel like in Arizona though it was different.
Yeah,
in Arizona they just thought like probably daddy's money, like because I mean we didn't have like nearly as much money as we do now, but like I had a Urus, you had a Range Rover, like.
Dude, the Arizona like girls are just exposed to nothing. The girls in Miami are just exposed to everything, so they believe it. I feel like.
Yeah. Just depends on the girl.
Yeah. Bro, like, remember those girls we went on a yacht with that were, like, from a college town?
When?
Do you remember those?
When?
It was someone's friends. We didn't know the girls. It was someone's friends. Someone's girlfriend's friends.
How long ago?
Remember this? When we first moved to Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, these girls,
yeah, oh my gosh.
Like, these girls were, where were they from? Michigan or some shit?
They kept asking what we do, and bro, when there's bitches around and I'm not like, okay, like, I really fuck with these girls, I just be trolling them.
Yeah.
So we were just trolling these bitches. They were like cute, but I was just in that mood to like troll them. So he kept telling them like, they kept asking how we have so much money or something.
No, they didn't believe we had money. They thought we were straight up lying.
Someone like told them that we had money or something. Like they knew that we had money at one point.
No, it's because like we were saying, they were like, oh, where do you live? Or like,
oh yeah, they were like, how do you live in Miami?
We're not in college. We have our own apartments. And they genuinely just in their heads could not believe that.
Yeah, we weren't status signaling at all. Like we don't in front of the house. Like we're not like cocky at all. In front of the house. Well, I'm just saying, like people probably think we're like dickheads in front of girls and like flex our money. We don't at all. But they were asking how we live in Miami, and I remember I kept telling them that I play Minecraft professionally, and I kept that going for like 3 hours of the
bro, these girls literally, they were from, where were they from? Michigan or Pennsylvania? They were from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I remember that. They went to like Penn State or something. They just could not. Something in their head just didn't click. Like you can't be young with money. They didn't believe it. It was either, they thought it was our parents, and then I think it moved on to like, oh, we're scammers or something. I don't know. It's usually like the cycle is at first they don't like the normal person or like the average TikTok comment is like first they think you're.
Oh, I remember they saw us pull up into the Urus.
Yes,
too.
that's what it was. First they think like it's not real. You're lying. Second they're like, oh shit, they actually have money. He must be daddy's money. Then they're like, oh, you actually make your own money. They realize that, oh, you're a scammer. That's the cycle. First, they don't believe it. Second, it's like not your money. And third, you're a scammer. But like, bro, those people from those like Midwest ass, weird ass states, no offense to anyone from those weird ass states.
I'm
like,
from there.
Yeah. But like, they don't believe anything. They don't think anything is real.
No, I mean, like, even back home, bro, even back home, I've heard people, like, my friends where I would go over to their houses, like, know their parents well, like, their parents don't
I'm
even
sure,
believe
bro.
it.
Because
They think it's, like, fake. Or they think it's my
fathom
dad that gives me
Yeah.
money. I'm like, are you, like, retarded? Like, why would my dad?
Dude, you can't even blame them, though, because they're just so not exposed.
They're just naive to it, bro. It's just like,
Yeah, you can't even get mad, bro, because they physically in their head cannot fathom it. But, bro, meeting girls, especially from like those random cities, like towns that just are not exposed at all to anything like this, is always really funny.
hey, that's where the good girls be at, bro, though. That's the wife material. That's where they be, not here. Like the Midwest, bro, that's where the wife material's
Bro,
at.
these girls they're like, I hate to say it, bro, but like these girls, like at least from our experience, but you also attract the worst type of girl on planet Earth.
Yeah, but then I like would hang out with them or whatever, knowing that it's a girl that I'm just hanging out with to hang out with, like for fun.
It's because you don't do outbound, you only take inbound leads, and like based off your content, like in the cars and the flexy and the flashy, of course. What type of inbound leads do you think you're gonna get if you're only taking inbound? You have to do outbound, bro. You have to choose the ones you want, not just take the ones that come to you.
We need to go outside, bro.
Yeah, we need to go
We need to
outside.
go fucking outside.
Yeah, that's probably the first step. We should probably go outside. This
Yeah.
crib is not helping with that, though.
No, I only leave to go to the gym.
I don't even leave to go to the gym.
When was last? You probably haven't left the
I've
crib.
just been
Besides, like, going to the grocery store last night.
The only time I've ever left the crib since we moved in over a week ago, was Publix. We went to Publix. That's it.
Yeah.
I haven't gone anywhere.
And I've only gone to the gym.
I've been getting more shit done, though. I can't lie.
Yeah. It's good, bro, but we need to go to like the city like once a week or some shit. Like we need to go the fuck outside, bro. We're actually cooked.
Dude,
we're literally incels, just fucking. We're like Discord kittens, bro. Like Discord mods in this crib.
This could get real bad in here, bro.
We're literally Discord mods, bro. Holy shit.
Bro, sometimes I catch myself. I'm like, I'm wearing the same shorts for a week straight because I don't go outside.
A week?
I'm like,
You said that like it's fucking normal. What the fuck?
bro,
A
like,
week?
Yeah, that's bad, bro.
A week.
That's happened before,
No
bro.
wonder you smell like shit.
Yo,
dude. What the
don't say
fuck?
that, bro. Stop. It's fucked up. But seriously, we do need to go outside.
Yeah, anytime I ever ask you to go do anything, you're like, no, bro.
No, we're gonna do something this weekend, bro.
Okay. I actually have some girls that want to hang out.
Some girls? Are they inbound leads?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're gonna be terrible.
probably, man.
Yo.
Bitches love a free dinner.
This dude be taking girls' first date on like $3,000 dinners.
No, I do not.
You're
3,000.
a 1
no.
to 2K type of guy first dinner.
No.
Every time, bro.
No,
Stop lying.
No, 1 to 2K. No.
Where are you taking them? Catch, if you take them to catch, $500.
Well, you're doxing my dinner spots. I can't dox my dinner spots, but like $500 to $800, I guess you could say. But like, bro, I'm not gonna take a girl to like fucking Chick-fil-A. Like, I don't want to eat that shit. I'm gonna go somewhere where I want to eat. She's just there with me.
Ah, okay.
Like, I order the food and
There's no status signaling involved.
no. Bro, last date I went on though, holy shit.
It was bad?
I went to you know where.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Where?
you do. Like,
Typical?
yeah, typical. I went there, bro.
On the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went there, bro. And I walk in, and I don't know why my dumbass wore all my chains and shit first date. Like, I had a hard ass fit on. They nerfed me at the door because my fit was so hard. But I walk in, bro, and like 2 tables heads just snap. They knew who I was. Like it was like kids my age, and they knew who I was, and they are walking us to our table. We have to walk right past them. They all start dapping me up, asking for pictures. This date is just like, I mean, she follows me on Instagram. She knows like I have followers and shit, but like she's just like, what the fuck? Then we keep walking to our table, more and then more and then more. I probably took like 10 pictures walking in.
Bro,
dead ass. That's not an exaggeration.
That's a crazy aura farm.
And then we get sat down in the middle of like all these people, and they're all asking to take pictures. And like we've went to that place enough where I know the waiter now. So we sit down. He comes over. He's like, "You want me to move you somewhere more private?" And then he moves us somewhere more private. And then we were like, "Good." But even when we were sitting around the corner, it was only us in that little area. Everyone else, the restaurant was packed, but he gave us like our own little private seating. It was fire. Yeah, people were still coming over there. I had like 2 people walk over while her and I are mid-conversation and interrupt us to ask to take a picture.
How many girls have you rotoed through that spot? You got to be double digits now.
No.
Yes, bro. What?
Dude, that spot? No, not double.
Yeah, that's a crazy order.
Probably like at least 5 though. Probably like 5. Not double digits.
Yeah, that place just has good ambiance.
It's a solid date spot.
Yeah.
Good food. You get a bottle of wine too.
Freaky ass.
Girls love that.
That's
shit.
a good idea.
Girls love that shit. That one. The last two times I went, they're on a date. Got a bottle of wine. Then the problem is, bro, is these bitches just be like, I gotta stop taking girls on dinner dates first time.
Yeah, then it's like, oh.
But it's like I enjoy doing that because like I like just going to dinner and shit. So it's like.
But it's like you're anchoring yourself into an expensive dinner, and it's like now the next time you gotta do it.
I don't.
Oh, my bad, bro.
My bad, big bro. Shit is free, bro.
My bad.
You would say the same shit. Like $500 dinner isn't the problem, but it's like then her expectations.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like not even the fact that it's expensive. It's just like taking him to a dinner. It's almost like showing that you're trying to get more than just what you're trying to get. Not that like the goal is smashing, because it's not. It's just like hang out with a girl.
Yeah, I never. If you going with that goal, you're cooked.
I don't either, dead ass. But like, bro, my mindset going into a date is just like, hopefully this girl's cool and it's fun.
Yeah, bro, a cool like girl that's actually like you could talk to and have a conversation with is goated. Yeah, goated find.
Yeah, exactly. Like a girl you could just hang out with regardless of even if you're smashing or not, which obviously pro if you are, but you know, it's like, yeah, but then their expectations raise and they're like, oh, he's taking me to this nice fancy dinner, like he must really like me. But it's like, bitch, no, I just have motion. Like I just want to go to dinner. Like a dickhead. No, not even. It's just like that's what their expectation is. That's what they see it as. But for me, it's just like, bro, I'm just trying to
think they think you're trying to take him like real serious, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They see that as like, oh, he must really like me. Like if he's taking me on this dinner and shit. And it's like, no, like I just go get food. Like just got motion. It's like I'm not gonna. I don't know.
Nah, I feel you. All right, back on to business. Where do you see yourself in 3 years?
3 years.
You're gonna be 23 years old, almost 24. Where do you see yourself?
I don't know. Hopefully I have an exit by then on something, or close to an exit on something.
Probably. You'll probably have like equity in so much different shit by then, bro. Like just part of so much random stuff.
I mean, hopefully still like doing YouTube.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be
doing YouTube. Yeah. Like I enjoy doing YouTube.
Bro, if you go hard on socials for the next 5 years, like if you go 5 years straight of hard on content, even if you go another year, bro, you're gonna be like on. I think you're already on.
I could get to 1 mil on YouTube in a year, I think.
Yeah, for sure. You think you have to reinvent yourself?
Like my content? Yeah. Everyone has to, bro. You can't just keep doing the same shit. It's part of the game. Yeah. Reincarnate what's already worked. Just like add creatives, bro. Change the hooks a little bit.
When do you think you haven't seen any ad fatigue, bro? When do you think the ad fatigue's coming soon?
With my personal brand content? Depends how I execute, bro. Because it's like I probably really need to level up my production of YouTube videos and stuff. But the reason it's sustained and continued to grow is because I just keep doing crazy shit. Keep buying cars. I don't know, buying houses, going on cool trips. Like, I feel like regardless of if the video is some crazy shit or not either, I'm just good at entertaining and making
Do you
content.
feel like you have to continuously like do crazy shit to stay relevant?
No, I just like doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fun.
And it helps.
It's gas on the fire.
It is gas on the fire, bro. People think they're gonna like. This is like my biggest pet peeve, bro. When people are just, they don't post content or they just have no motion on social media and they just buy something and think it's gonna blow them up.
Well, it's like realistically though, if you do like move to Brickell and buy C8, like it's automatic, like 50K on TikTok, Instagram, like for sure. But
Bro, I actually think like for most people, bro, the car method is patched.
yeah, I
They're not blowing
mean,
up.
nobody gives a fuck
Bro,
about a car that's not like.
it's not even cool anymore to like buy like a decently expensive car. We got motherfuckers buying Bugattis out here to like sell their course and shit. Like, bro, like
Yeah,
you got to go extreme to like get pulled.
bro, it's not even about the car itself either. It's about like how you tie your content to it and just you as a person. Nobody gives a fuck about the car.
Yeah, if you're like already lit,
They only give a fuck about the car if they give a fuck about you.
yeah, 100%. If you're already lit, then you buy something, you're gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
But like if you're just a random and you think you buy something solely with the intent to blow up off it, it's just dumb, bro. It's
People will just be
cringy.
like, oh, cool. Like,
It's cringy as fuck too, bro.
It is cringy.
Because you could tell when someone's like, it's bro.
Yeah, you can tell when someone's just doing it to do it for like the attention, and when like someone actually buys cars because they like cars or they or
Yeah.
just know how to buy cars or like I don't know. Yeah, I just buy cars because I like cars.
So what's the next car? You never answered the question.
I don't know. Range Rover Autobiography maybe. I want
Smart-ass car.
my Aventador back. And I want another supercar, another like V12 something, but an upgrade from the Aventador at some point.
SVJ.
Yeah, Novatec 812 maybe. I don't know. Some point I want a hypercar.
Oh God, what is it? What would be considered a hypercar? Like a Pagani?
No, I mean,
That's not a hypercar.
yeah, it is. It is. It is.
Bugatti, it's a hypercar.
Yeah, but probably lower class than that.
Whoa, like what?
Senna maybe, McLaren
How
Senna.
much are those? Like a mil?
1.3 probably.
Jeez, bro. What would be the fucking down payment on that? $500,000?
Yeah, probably.
What would be the monthly on that?
On a $500,000
$45K
on
a month?
$700,000 loan. Over 72 months, let's say decent APR, probably like 13, 14, 15K a month. Realistically, I could do that right now. Would it be smart? Fuck no, but like
15K a month on a car.
realistically, would that be smart? No. Could I do it? Yes.
Yeah. Bro, imagine I always think about this. You know, like normal people or like the working class, let's say they make 7K a month. They literally, since rent is and shit and like car payments are expensive, they literally spend half their income on like just trying to live, like and live that lifestyle, like of a normal lifestyle, because that's how much everything is now. Imagine if you spent 50% of your income on lifestyle.
Holy shit.
Dude, you'd be living like crazy, bro. Then you would start
my
buying that
gosh.
type of shit.
Yeah, I mean, even right now, thinking about that, I'm spending that on cars more than a McLaren Senna. Aventador's 6 something a month. GT3 RS is 6 something a month. M3 is 1.7 a month, and then my insurance is like $4,000 a month. So
Damn.
what is that? Like 13, 15, and like 19K a month.
So would
on
you
cars.
trade all that for like one hypercar, whatever the fuck it's called?
No, because that's stupid. You're not gonna daily a hypercar.
Why not?
But I could maybe have like a Senna and then like a SUV.
Oh shit, bro! Just sparked a new idea. Hold on. No, I think the GT3 RS is your best car by far.
Yeah, no, I would rather have more cars that are maybe a little less hype because I just enjoy having different driving experiences. That's why I'm really excited to get the Aventador back because it's like, you know, A day where I feel like driving that, I have that. And then the day I feel like driving the GT3 RS, I have that. And those are two completely different. You don't know cars, but those are like two completely different driving experiences.
So our driveway's dead ass gonna be a TikTok slideshow.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be tough.
I mean, it already kind of is. Right now, there's a Maybach out there.
Yeah, when the Maybach's there.
Not either of our Maybach.
Fredo's
Benny's
car.
But right now, the Maybach, your car, Range Rover, and then mine.
Yeah.
That shit a TikTok slideshow out there right now.
Have people started LARPing your pics of the house yet?
Surely. Yeah, someone, it's funny, someone actually on Twitter earlier today posted.
Oh, I saw that.
My car, and then I responded to it. Nice cars, bro. One day I'm going to get like you, big bro. What's your next car? You need to buy one soon, bro. That Range Rover.
I know.
You got to level that up. It's a nice car, but it's kind of gay.
I haven't bought a car in like a year. I thought I was gonna go Urus, but now I'm thinking I really like the Maybach sedan, two-tone, glossy black, satin black.
I think that's more bang for your buck. Urus is like, bro, it doesn't drive like.
They're cheap though, bro.
It doesn't drive like what you're paying for it, you know? Like, I feel like there's SUVs that are more fun to drive than a Urus.
Like
I had a
what?
Urus for like a Trackhawk. Urus obviously is more of a
but it's still you
flex,
still have a Lamborghini, bro.
Yeah, I know, but like it's just like not that special.
I think they look clean if you have like a good spec and shit. They look good. They're not that expensive.
Yeah, everyone has one in Miami though. Get the Maybach would be better. The new V12 one.
Those are trim.
Wrap that shit. Wheels. That shit would be hard.
Yeah.
And I can ride in the back. So yeah, get that one for sure.
I'm not driving you around like that, bro. You have to sit in the front. That's gonna be a rule. If there's only one other person in the car, they have to sit in the front. I can't feel like a driver.
Yeah, that's true.
I won't do it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. That was another option for me. Was a Maybach truck.
Dude, they ride so smooth. I drove one for the first time the other day. They're insane.
Yeah, I didn't drive it, but I've ridden in it. It's nice.
Those are bang for
I
your
test
buck,
drove
too.
the Range Rover, bro. That shit, like you driving a fucking boat on ice glass water. And it's like nice. And it's got the back seats like the Maybach. They recline, and there's just screens back there, and they like go all the way out. Like you could lay down like this. Like shit's sweet.
Shit is sweet in the back of the Maybach. Turn that bitch to a B&B.
Yeah.
You know that song?
Yeah, of course.
All right, Senna Range Rover setup up next. All right, we're gonna wrap up the pod there, Brez.
Bro, you
Mr.
can't
Scales.
tell him I'm getting a Senna. I'm not getting a Senna.
Thank you for coming on the pod.
I'll get an SVJ before a Senna.
That's gonna be too loud, bro. It's gonna wake me up.
I'm never up before
Yeah,
you.
you're not. Brez wakes up at 1 p.m.
No, I don't.
You've been better, bro.
I've been waking up at like
11.
9 or 10.
Yeah, you've been waking up at 9. I'll give you that. All right, I'm sure Brez will be back on because we live together. We'll probably run one of these.
Please let me back on, big bro.
Maybe,
Please,
bro. I don't know. I'll think about it. But anyways,
Hey, I'm
that's
gonna see y'all boys soon. If not, I'll just start my own podcast.
that's fucked.
Talk to the wall.
Solo
And I'll
podcast.
still mog you in views.
I know. Fuck. No, I'm gonna take this shit serious, bro.
That's what you said last time, 194 days ago. And then in the one that was probably 190 days before that one, you also said it.
Yeah.
And then I think the other one that's up on the channel, probably about 190 days before it, you also said that.
Yeah. No.
All right,
for
we
real,
better
though.
wrap it up before the camera overheats again.
Yeah. Let me know down below who you guys would want to see on here. No goons, bro. Only people.
Make sure to check out Pierre's GoFundMe in the description
Yep.
so he can afford a new camera.
Yep. GoFundMe in the description. Appreciate all you boys watching. Follow me on Instagram. Follow him on Instagram. I'll leave it down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Subscribe to my YouTube.
Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Bye.
Bye.